week, activists attempted to cross an Israeli blockade and deliver goods to Gaza. Now Iran wants to escort relief efforts. This escalates matters. As a member of Congress, what stand do you take? So let's go Teresa, Diane, Steve.
The ship that was boarded by the Israeli military violated the Israeli blockade that was established after 2008. Many of you may recall that at that time Israel had been the subject of a continuous bombardment from Gaza that included over 1,700 rockets and over 1,500 mortars. The blockade was a reasonable and legal response because all Israel is attempting to do is to make sure that those individuals in Gaza, the organization of Hamas, who has publicly declared the desire that Israel be destroyed and driven back into the sea, that those individuals cannot rearm themselves. In the past 2 years during the blockade, Iranian arms have been discovered at least twice after ships have been boarded. It was a reasonable response on the part of Israel, and unlike Betty McCollum, who described it as incomprehensible, I believe that the right of Israel to exist is dependent in part on her legal and proportionate ability to ensure that arms do not go to militants in Gaza.
When I first heard about this event, it just made me so sad, because I fully do believe that Israel should have the ability of having their own country, of being independent, and sometimes you have to fight for that, but on the other hand, are there other kinds of humanitarian things that could be done? I don't know. I'm no genius about these kinds of things, but these kinds of things, when you hear about this happening in the world, we have to have other kinds of solutions too. It isn't just about might makes right, and I know that they're bringing in certain things, and I don't know the answer. I would like to know more, but all I can tell you is when I first heard about it, I was very saddened, and it's a horrible thing for everybody.
My position is that we need to work for a two-state solution. That's the most possible outcome, the best outcome. Now, Turkey, from what I understand, had a week before been meeting with Prime Minister Netanyahu, trying to facilitate a kind of détente with the Palestinians. And it is unfortunate the timing of this. There were no arms found on board that ship. And I understand that people were defending themselves with what they had. I seriously doubt that they brought along crowbars so that they could attack the Israeli Navy. I think it was a pretty understandable response and a very unfortunate outcome. I think we need to keep Turkey, one of the close allies of Israel, on track to make this happen. It's not for us to judge whether they should have done this or not, but we've got to see a solution there, and that's where I would urge the administration to go, is to keep working with the Arab and Turkey to get this settled.